Hello everyone! Hi! I hope you're having a lovely, lovely morning, afternoon, evening. So far, I saw a lot of you were super into the song, so I felt like I probably shouldn't end it. I probably shouldn't, stop the song, otherwise people would get very upset about it, so we'll let it play on out. Hello! Good morning. Good morning, everybody. The light is so bright in here, actually. Hold on just a sec. Gonna swap this room. These. We're gonna make it so that it's not quite so intense. That's better. That's a little bit better. Maybe I'll take those off. Maybe those are affecting it. Not really. Not too much. I look very British this morning. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I picked it up from my sweet love. Sick pajama pants. Thank you. I'm trying to think of how long I've owned these. My mom got these for me for... was it for Thanksgiving a few years ago? I'm trying to remember. I wear them all the time. The time that I knew that I had grown, like, just a smidge was when I put these on and they weren't touching the floor anymore. And I was like, what the heck? Closing in on 2 years of being part of this awesome community. Overjoyed! I am overjoyed that you have been around for 2 years of this community. And I'm so glad that you consider us to be awesome. Thanks for hanging out, dude. My mom gets me my clothes as well. My mom loves buying clothes. She loves it. So if she sees something and she's like, I think Brooke would love that, she'll buy it. She'll buy it for me. It's really sweet. There are so many times, though. I'm sure that this is common for most people. I think it's probably very rare that your parent completely just gets it. Thank you so much for the resub, D-Card. Made it home just in time. Heck yes, you did. And Junk Mouse.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for supporting the community and myself. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. I think that it's very rare for your parents, like,
Welcome, you
to line up with you in terms of fashion.
Burrito babe.
Yay, walkways! Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for the support. Use the emotes for evil, not good. Yes, hype cats. So many hype cats in chat. I knew I could count on you guys. That jacket is still super flat. Sam was making fun of me. Sam's taking a shower right now, and I went in to tell him that, that there was hot water in the kettle. And he was like, are you wearing that jacket again? I was like, yeah, because I love it. And he was like, are you sure you're not just trying to make people jealous? And I was like, no, I'm not. This is a great jacket. But anyway, the end of the thought is that my mom will buy me clothes sometimes, and they're really cute, but I'll never wear them, and then I feel very bad. But I know that she got it for me because she was thinking of me, and so I still appreciate it anyway. Much love and many meows from Rock Your Face. Thank you for the resub. Yay, no Saturday overtime. I get to watch Dooger. Yeah, Symphora. Welcome. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get rid of it.
Welcome, you
Leaking pan?
coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. Dodger, your streams have been a great part of my day ever since your first Dark Souls run. Keep being awesome. Bloodhund, thank you for the resub. Do you buy from the children's section? How dare you? How dare you? No, I do not.
Welcome, you fine cat loving, coffee drinking burrito babe.
BSP Virgo, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a great day, a great Saturday, and use the emotes for evil, not good. And Zoe Claire, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you guys so much for the support right at the beginning of the show. I super appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely day. Use the emotes for evil, not good. I don't shop in the Look, when Sam comes in, he will corroborate with me, and not just because he loves me. He will corroborate that I don't buy from the kids section, okay?
Welcome,
Okay, you butts.
loving, coffee drinking burrito babe.
Valentine Wolf, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. That had nothing to do with you, I swear. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. Use the emotes for evil, not good. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Did you get one of those Hustle Cat shirts? Yeah, they're sending me one. They're so sweet. I have, when I've like, okay, actually, when I was looking for a shirt to wear for Pride, I was looking all over the place in Target, and I wound up getting like an extra large of a thing because it's the only thing that they had with a rainbow on it. But, pause.
Coffee drinking
Poop shoop doop! Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Emerald Harbor, thank you as well for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. I hope you guys are just, like, doing awesome. I hope that you don't have the stomach ache that I do, because I drank so many terrible sodas yesterday. Use the emotes for evil, not good, as always. Don't make my mistakes. The end of the story is that I did go into the kids section just to see. I was like, okay, look, if I get like an extra large child shirt, it's more likely that children are going to have rainbow styled shirts. So maybe I need to just go into the kids section to get one. And I did not. I didn't find one. I couldn't find a rainbow shirt in the kids section at Target. Like, what is that? Vash is getting crushed. He's not. The books are behind Vash. Vash could see the books coming a mile away and scooched out of the way. He doesn't need our help, guys. Vash is a much more capable fighter than any of us are. Terrible sodas do tell. Okay, so yesterday I was on the Geek and Sundry stream, and they wanted me on for a Just Dance segment. So I was like, okay, I can do that. I'm down for charity. Why not? So I showed up there. It turned out that Dylan, 8-Bit Homo, and Aurelian were both there as well. So we were like, oh my god, let's be a team. Because the way that they were doing it is they were having different teams swap in and out so that everybody had a chance to like, right? So this was at like 11 p.m. last night, and we went until midnight. Our team, we raised a lot of money. I was very excited, but the problem is for every $100 that was raised, you had to take like a shot's worth of a terrible soda. And these sodas were things like buffalo wing flavored soda, bacon flavored soda, grass flavored soda, ranch flavored soda, like just gross stuff that none of us were into, that none of us wanted, right? So, yeah, because we have such lovely, wonderful friends and paramours who were watching, they just kept donating money to see us suffer. So I wound up, we had, I think it was in the end, 15 or 16 shots worth of different drinks like that. Coffee was the worst. It's interesting because all of us thought that different ones were the absolute worst one, right? Like all of us at different points were like, whoa, that one is by far the most disgusting. I thought that coffee was the worst, which was just so sad. Hi, baby. What's up?
Do you know the toothbrushes and shit, the wash bag?
Oh yeah, they should be in, hold on. Be right back. Okay, hi. Coffee was the worst. The only one that made me feel like I was gonna gag was bacon. I don't know why. There was something about the bacon one where the aftertaste of it was so off-putting to me that it hit me hard enough that I was like, oh no, right? Fortunately, nobody threw up. I don't know how Erica did not throw up because they wound up mixing like 5 different ones for Erica at a certain point, and she just chugged all of it and powered through, and I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, that seems normal. Your voice changes whenever Sam comes in. I know. Ken Reels, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the great memories. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for the resub. I love that people can put custom messages in there now. But be warned, they can still be moderated in the way that anything else in chat can be moderated. So don't ever say something that might get you timed out. But, yeah, I know. It's the same when I'm talking with my mom. When I'm on the phone with my mom, it's straight up, Sam always makes fun of me. So I'll be, like, having a conversation with him, like, normal, blah, 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 and then my phone will ring and it's my mom, and I go, hi, Mommy, how are you? It was totally changes, like, completely changes when I talk to her. So I know that I do that specifically when I'm greeting someone that I love. Erica's life. She's so cute. I met her for the first time yesterday. She's adorable. Salathan, thank you so much for the resub. 15 months already. It sure doesn't feel like it's been that long. Thanks for many hours of entertainment. Mwah! Thank you so much for subbing. And I'm so glad that I've been entertaining to you. OMG, I have that mug. It's the best mug. I put this in the microwave one time. Don't do that, because there's apparently metal in the paint. Trueheart resubbed and said this is the best community on Twitch for burrito babes. Heck yes it is. We are the true burrito babes. How are the kitties? They're good, huh? Remember yesterday on the stream when you guys hissed at each other so much? What was that? I tried to get a video this morning and I just barely missed it and I was so upset. Watson's been doing this thing. Remember when I was telling you that she's been pawing at the door a lot? So she started doing this thing where I get up, I feed them, and then if I'm feeling particularly lazy, I come back and like get back in bed for a few minutes, but I'll leave the door open so that when the cats are done eating, they can come like hang out with us if they want to. So Watson's been doing this thing that is just so dumb, and I don't know why she'll come in the room, she'll get on the other side of the door, no matter how much I've opened it, right? I've tried cracking it open, I've tried opening it a lot. She'll get on the other side of the door. She'll push it so that it closes. She'll close the door with her inside. And then she'll start pawing at the door from the inside. And we're like, you're such an idiot. Why are you doing that? I don't understand. Are you taking off, honey?
In a minute.
Okay. Yeah, it's just very stupid. And I know that the pawing thing is like a...
What are you doing? What? What?
Come here.
How do I come? I've left. I'm not even.
Bye, honey. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Wait, do you have keys?
No.
Did you not? You never found your keys?
Keep giving our keys back. house sitters. So
No,
go.
we have 2 sets of keys.
I'm
One
pretty
set
sure
is for you
both
that you
Alex
keep.
and Ian have a set of keys.
They do not. They
I
do
don't
not.
have to.
Ian has our extra keys.
So I will have to call you.
You've never been able to find our. Okay, fine. You call me when you get home. Mom, Dad, stop arguing. It's a domestic. We have so we have like our normal set of keys that we give to house sitters, and they look very similar to Sam's house keys. But Sam also misplaces his keys a lot. Wait, Sam, before you go,
What?
can you confirm that I don't buy clothes from the kids section?
Last time we bought you shoes, it was from the kids section.
No, it was not. Why would you say that?
In England and Debenhams, it was from the kids section. Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Normal clothes, no chat, but I definitely bought some shoes from the kids section. Sorry.
Whatever. I know, he busted me. He betrayed me. That is true. I wanted just like a pair of flats because I didn't bring any flats. And so we went into Debenhams and they didn't have any flats that would fit me, so we had to go into the kids section. It's okay, my mom buys shoes from the kids section. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for being the best. I've only been following for... I've been following for years, but only recently subbed on Twitch. I love you, Doogs. Thank you so much. Dice the Collie. Thanks. I finally got to binge watch you on West Marches. all of my Juliet realness. I miss Juliet. But at the same time, I'm starting to feel like she'll never get brought back to life. I don't think it's ever going to happen. So I've been working on a new character. I've been working on a new West Marches character. What's the next con you'll be at? Anime Expo. Anime Expo! I'm going to be on 3 panels. I'll be on my panel, Aaron's panel, and the like digital influencer panel. So that should be super fun. Is Star Trek Catan any good? Funny thing about Star Trek Catan, I've never tried to play it. I love normal Catan. I've never tried to play Star Trek Catan. Because the whole crew of people that I used to play Catan with, they aren't in town anymore, so. When is CoxCon? I don't know, because I'm not going to that. I won't be there this year, unfortunately. Thank you for inviting Alex onto your panel for Anime Expo. I can never get enough of that adorable boy. Of course. Of course. I mean, it's nice because, like, Aaron, Alex, and I are all, we're all, like, guests for Anime Expo. So it's just really easy to be like, yo, you're already going to be there. Would you like to be on a panel? What is Catan? It's like a... Man, how do you describe Catan? It's a board with octagonal pieces, and each piece is representative of a different type of like wool or wood. Like different supplies that you need in order to build settlements. And so you get points for like a certain amount of sediments. You get points for having the longest road on the board, things like that. Longest road is in Catan, right? Oh god, am I getting games mixed up? Yeah. Yeah. Is Sam going to be at Anime Expo? He will be. And so will Brad again, which I'm very excited about. Angie Viper will also be on my panel. So it should be super awesome. And biggest army, that's right. Longest road, biggest army, and then having nice beefy settlements. Eslia, thank you so much for the resub. You're the best. Aw, thank you. No, you're the best. I just googled Wes Marches. You look so weird with blonde hair, but I love it. Yeah, I like going back to blonde every now and then. Settlers of Catan is a passive-aggressive, friendship-destroying settlement building and trading board game. It is. If you have, like, but at the same time, it's also one of those games, which I guess you could say about any game where you're allowed to lie to each other. It's one of those games where you start to learn when your friends lie, right? If somebody makes a claim on what they're gonna do, and every other time you've played the game, it's always been a lie, then you start to be like, I don't think I want to trade with you. I don't think I want, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Where's that Esper shirt from? It was a limited run Omo Cat shirt that was in a Japanese pop-up store here. They had like there's a Japanese fashion store. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's on Melrose. And so the store was taken over in a pop-up fashion as a Pokemon store instead. So they had lots of different artists design Pokemon-themed shirts. So I got this one for me. And then, what's the name of the Pokemon that's on Sam's? For anybody who knows. I got a tank top, like a vest for Sam that I think is so cool. And Japan LA, Noodle Visions. Thank you. Japan LA is the name of the store on Melrose. Yeah, what's the name of the Pokemon that's on Sam's? It's not Diglett, no. Anyway. Everybody always asks where Trump Cat is. He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out there. Yes, Drift Bloom. I think that's it. I think that's the one. Did you see the limited run Genji Hanzo reversible jersey jacket? No, but considering that I don't play either of them, I'm good with not having that. Look, if they want to make a frickin' like Junkrat anything someday, that would be great. Noodle Visions, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito after giving me those sweet Japan LA deets. I hope you're having a lovely day. Use the emotes for evil, not good. Thank you again. Yeah, if they could just like make a Junkrat anything, that would be great. Because look, everybody else has their weird frickin' symbols on shirts. Where are my Junkers at? Where are my Junkos? I don't think they got shirts yet. I don't understand. I would buy all the Junkrat things. I know, me too. That's what I'm saying. Dharma Dragon, how dare you? Keenan, thank you so much for the resub. Oh, Nips' drawing of you blew my mind a bit. I know. She's so great. She's so sweet. Chris Viking, thank you so much for the long-term resub. 21 months coming up on the 2 yearsies. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, I retweeted it on my Twitter, but Onips did a drawing of Sam and I that is like so cute. I love it. Would you buy a backpack that looks like Junkrat's tire? Yes, as long as the center of it was also a speaker, so that you could just be the obnoxious junk butt that you need to be, right? Like, look, I can't throw that tire and have it blow up in anybody's face, but I can blast some sick tunes that nobody wants. That's been my dream. If I was ever going to cosplay as Junkrat, I want to make like a foam tire, like mold an actual tire and then fill it up with just like really light foam, but then put a frickin' speaker right in the middle. That's what I wanted. I want that to be the tire that I use one day when I'm able to cosplay as Junkrat and just blast jams and be like, what up? Good day, as it were. Are you reading donations? I don't ever read donations during the stream. I always read them after. Sorry, Dukes, I'm more into grumpy daddies and angsty cowboys. I get it. I understand.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Lady Sage of Nightmares, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. We should do a cosplay craft stream. But that process is like a whole other level of shit, right? That's like taking a tire, getting part A, part B, mixing them together, brushing them all over the tire like a few times because you want to make sure that like such a big mold isn't going to fall apart. And then you have to wait for that to dry. You take that part off and then you put it back together. You clamp it all up. Then you have frickin' part A, part B for this foam that has like a few seconds of cure time where you're just like, shit. So you're like mixing them together as fast as you can and then pouring them in and hoping that everything went okay and just walking away and then being like, I guess. Codcam1, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day. And use the emotes for evil, not good. You should collab with Holly and make a video of it. I would actually love that. Money well spent. Aw, Prince of the Universe, thanks for the resub. I'll let me hear your excuses. I'm just saying, I know how I would make it, and I've made a bunch of stuff that way in college, and it's a process. It's just a big process, that's all. That's always, like, the weirdest thing. People always think that that's super weird. That I've made, like, a lot of costumes and props for other people. I don't know anything about Twilight Imperium, actually. When you were littler, what did you want to do when you grew up? When I was super, super tiny, I wanted to be a star. My parents will tell you that. When I was like a little kid, I was like, I'm going to be a star one day. And my parents were like, okay. And then when I got a little bit older, I wanted to be a coroner. Well, actually, before that, I wanted to study poisons. Specifically, poisons that can be made from Oregon natural growing plants. Don't ask. Fueled by coffee. Thank you for the resub. Coffee. I thought that would be fascinating. It turns out that there isn't really like a slot for that. Like that's not a thing that anybody wants to know unless you're in a gang. So that wasn't a thing that was going to happen. So then from there it was like, well, I could still like go into a medical-ish field and, you know, try to be a coroner so that I can like work with bodies. Like that would be really interesting. And then that didn't happen either. So hippie poisoner. That sounds like a unique job. So there are colleges in Oregon that are this won't surprise any of you. There are colleges in Oregon that are like naturopathic colleges, like medical schools, but it's all naturopath stuff. And a big part of that is studying like plants that grow organically in specific areas, right? So, knowing which plants are poisonous versus which aren't and things like that. I thought that would be really interesting because I loved like the Oregon nature scene so much as a kid. Like I spent so much time outdoors and in the woods and stuff. So yeah, when I was like, it would be cool to find out what plants do what and see like which plants can be deadly in a certain way, but are fine in another way and things like that. The difference between a poppy seed donut and an opiate, that sort of an idea. But, that's not a thing where you can just like, there wasn't a way for me to walk into a school and be like, this is specifically what I want to study and have them be cool with that. Cause it kind of marks me as a weird murderer. So are there plants that don't grow organically? I mean, there are plants that we can put in the ground, right? But it doesn't mean that would have naturally grown there, right? When you're creating a garden, there's a high probability that the plants that you put in your garden aren't things that would have grown in that spot unless you had put them there. So just the idea of going into the wilderness, as it were, going into the woods and seeing what grows there without us fucking with stuff,
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Tempestasis, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support. I hope you're having a lovely day, and use the emotes for evil, not good. I think you made the right career choice for us. I think I also made the right career choice. I know that there would have been a point where I was like, wow, I'm bored. Right? There definitely would have been a point where I was like, I don't want this anymore. So, plants can also travel. I know, like, via animals and wind and all of that. I think you know what I mean, though. Hi, Squeak Squad! It's the first time I got to see a Saturday Dooger in a long time. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. So Hogwarts, but without the magic? Sure. Geekstep, thank you so much for the long-term resub. 14 months. Heck yes. Do a poison craft stream? That sounds like a terrible idea. Who is the sub voice? It's Wayne June. It's the guy who also narrates the Darkest Dungeon video game, which is pretty cool. Honorable Discharge, thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, I'm sure Twitch would love that. Same. I'm sure Twitch would be like, this seems family friendly and like it's on brand. Like, today we're making poison. What happened to the Sam sub voice? There was never a Sam sub voice, actually. My Geek and Sundry visit was lovely. It was great. I got to dance my little heart out. I got to be a mermaid for a hot minute. It was great. I just heard that Hannibal might be coming back. Where did you hear that? I keep hearing that, but in a very, like, word on the street, whispers in the alleyways are, and I'm like, that doesn't count. I need an official thing. I need somebody to officially say a thing. Do you hate JP today or what? Why? Why would I hate JP? Oh, because because my tummy might hurt? You did great on the stream last night. Thank you, Remy. Thanks, Remykins. Do you still have the 100+ token from playing with Will Wheaton? Yeah. Where is that? I do still have it. I totally do. Only 6 days until season 2 of Food Wars. So much hype. Yeah, I'm behind on some shit, guys. I have some anime to watch this weekend. Let me tell you what. Oh, what? Why am I not? Oh, there we go. Oh, sick. I have a new JoJo's to watch. I have the last 2. There's only 12 episodes of Kisniver, right? If that's true, I have the last 2 episodes of Kisniver to watch. I have the last episodes of Joker Game to watch. And Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh shit, a lot of stuff has ended. And Luluko. Yeah, so many things. Oh my gosh. So many things finished up. I gotta watch them all. ReZero I can't watch on my own. ReZero, Sam and I watch together. Oh, thank you, Harlot. That's so sweet. Thank you. Luluko's last episode was so hype. Dude, I loved the direction that Luluko went in. I'm really excited to see how it ends. Yeah, I thought ReZero was longer. It's gonna be 24 episodes. That makes a lot of sense. JoJo's is like 30 something episodes, right? It's long. Yeah. The second episode of Brotherhood apparently came out, but I haven't watched it yet. And then Super Lovers can go crawl in a trash can. So there's that. I mean, it won't be too hard to catch up on everything, you know? Are you going to play Dankest Dungeon today? I don't know. What time is it? We got like 20 minutes left of just chilling. We have been keeping up with Cabaneri too. The ones that I watch with Sam are Boku no Hero, Cabaneri, and ReZero. So those are the 3 that I can't just like sit and watch, right? Those are the ones that where Sam and I are like, okay, let's watch some goddamn anime. What are we drinking? I'm drinking tea. Tea with sugar and almond milk in it. I'm about to start volume 6 of Vinland Saga. Yes! So good! I love Vinland Saga so much. I'm a couple chapters behind, actually, on the manga. Sam has betrayed me. What do you mean? Did Sam say that he watched something without me? Did Sam watch something without me? Bakuan, no waifus, only baikus. I do still enjoy Bakuan. But they're just like... That one episode pissed me off so much that every episode I'm like, is this going to be the next episode that makes me angry? I just don't know. Chad is just starting shit. What's your most tear-jerking anime? Oh god, I cry at like every anime, so that's not a good question for me. The anime that have made me cry the most... I bawled when I watched Noragami, the first season. Kisniver has made me cry a fuckload, like so much. And when people talk about it, when people like analyze Kisniver, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to justify the fact that this show made me cry, okay? Like, there's so many people who watch it and are like, and I get that, that's fine. Just like, the fact of it is The fact of it is that the last, like, couple of episodes, I have sobbed. And I just, like, that's the truth. That's what happened in the moment. And I can't take it back, okay? Your Lie in April made me cry, like, almost every episode. One Piece, obviously, because they're all his nakama, and it's very sad. It's just so sweet. They love each other so much. Are you gonna play the Batman Telltale game? Yeah. I would love to. Have you watched the new season of Orange is the New Black? I am a few episodes into that. I want to say I'm on episode 5 or 6. Something like that. You have a bot specifically to track your deaths in games. That's the fucking best. I do. Yeah, my mods will adjust the bot as necessary depending on what I'm playing. I have not tried Mighty Number 9. I don't really intend to. So I did hear that Little Witch Academia is getting a full show. That should be cool. I know a lot of people who are very excited about that, so. What's Saturday Morning Dooger all about? I'm so glad you asked, Camilla. It's not about anything. Saturday Morning Dooger is a show on Saturdays where we sit, we talk about games, we talk about anime, we talk about parents, we talk about animals, just anything. Literally anything for an hour. And then we hang and play games for another hour, and that's the show. It's just like a short, chill stream that happens every Saturday morning. Do you like manga more than anime? I don't think they can be compared. They're different. They're like totally different media. Sometimes the manga version of something is better than the anime, and sometimes the anime version is better than the manga. So I don't prefer one over the other at all. Dodger, almost a year. Totally worth it. I love your streams. They always put me in a good mood. Davey, I'm so glad. Thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. Sometimes we talk about Overwatch daddies, but that's just me probably. I don't talk about Overwatch daddies. I talk about my sweet Overwatch sons. My sweet Overwatch trash sons. Do you read a lot of the light novels? No. I don't, actually. Have you ever watched an anime that made you want to try reviewing or analyzing it? Not really. It's funny. This topic, like, kind of low-key a little bit came up on the last Co-optional podcast. TB has been so intense about Death by Daylight. He, like, hates that game. He fucking hates it. And he spent an entire week every single day coming into the Skype chat that we all have together and being like, why do you guys like this game? And every time I was like, I don't know. And everybody else would, like, try to give reasons, and he wasn't satisfied, right? Like, none of those reasons were satisfying at all. So then the next day he'd be like, no, I just don't get it. Like, why? And everybody would try to come up with new reasons, and every time I was like, I don't know. I enjoy it. I don't know. That's not, like, I'm not a critic, right? I'm not the sort of person who watches a thing or plays a thing or experiences a thing in any way and says to myself, I enjoyed that, but should I feel bad that I enjoyed that because was that actually garbage? Right? Like, for me, if I enjoyed it, then I go, cool, I enjoyed that. And if overall everybody else did not enjoy that, then I can acknowledge, like, okay, well, maybe, like, arguably that thing was bad, but I still enjoyed it, right? That doesn't change the fact that I enjoyed myself, that I liked it. So I've tried like a little bit of reviewing before. Pause. Tesla Master, please keep broadcasting. Oh no! Your positive energy over the internet. You brighten the days of your entire community. Oh, Tesla Master, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. I've tried to do like a little bit of reviewing of stuff on my channel before, and it always feels weird. Because I'm not a critic. I don't like to analyze things that I enjoy. But I am willing to say, like, that thing might be bad. That thing might arguably be bad. But I still liked it. You know? A Dooger review show would be fucking hilarious. It would be pointless. It would be completely pointless. Right? I would be like, here's my review of Overwatch. It's basically TF2, but better. Awesome. Loved TF2. It's got beautiful trash sons who are being drawn macking on literally everybody else. Great. I love that trope of, like, the ugly kids getting lots of play from super hot kids. Love it. Love it. And I get to blow shit up, and everybody hates me. 10 out of 10 best game. Like, there's just like nothing. There's no way for me to analyze it, right? To be like, well, as an old school Quake player, like, that's not gonna happen. I love that emote, the May with sunglasses on. I really want, if I go to BlizzCon this year, I really want to go to BlizzCon as a little gremlin diva. I think it would just be so funny. Yeah, no matter what the game is, the only things I say are positive. The sky effects were really good. I loved the way the water shimmered. 10 out of 10, best game. I love the idea. I love the idea of going to BlizzCon and there being all of these super hot, cute girls dressed as diva. And then there's me just like, nah. Like running around with like a fucking like pink Umaru hood on with like Dorito fingers, just like, nah. Like, photo bombing all of their pictures. I just think it would be so funny. Heroic Dead Guy, thank you so much for the resub. Mwah, 9 months, heck yeah. Alright, okay guys, I'm gonna start focusing. This is gonna be the first cosplay that I focus on really hard. Alright? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You have the nicest Twitch chat ever. I know, aren't they sweet? My community is the best. But you'd be the most accurate diva there. I like to think so. Danny, since I know that you're in chat and you're lovely. Danny, if you want to like print off just a shitload of those stickers, Danny made these little diva stickers that they're gremlin diva stickers and they're so cute. Danny, I'll just like buy a shitload of those off of you and just hand them to other divas. Yes. Yes, Danny, yes. Next episode of Sherlock is coming out today. I'm sorry about that. I keep being an idiot. This time what happened was I went to export the video because it was supposed to go up last night. I went to export the video and then I was like, great. Well, I need this external hard drive, so I'm going to take that with me. Unplugged it and walked out the door. And when I came home, it was like, I don't know where any of these files are. I couldn't make this video. And I realized, oh, fuck, all of my footage was on that external that I brought with me to work because I'm an idiot. We need a link to the sticker. Danny, I give you leave to link to it if you have a place where people can look at it. Hi, Drowsy. I'm glad you care so much about my hair. Mwah. Are you planning on releasing more merch? Sam and I are talking about a shirt that we might put live during TwitchCon. So they're doing like TwitchCon specific shirts. And everybody had the opportunity to make TwitchCon specific shirts, and we wound up not being able to think of anything to do in time. So now we've been like, maybe we could still put a shirt live at the same time. I don't know. Yes, there's the link. I know, isn't that sticker great? This is why I just want to walk around and just like... Well, part of me wants to just like stick them to other people's costumes. But that would be shitty. That would be really shitty, because I know that they worked really hard on them. I don't want it to accidentally like rip paint off or anything. But... I bought Moon Hunters to play with a friend. What should I expect? You should expect a lovely journey through friendship. That's right. Moon Hunters is online play now, right? Super cool. When's the vid gonna go live today? It will go up after Saturday morning Dooger. So around like noon my time. You should expect a ton of bugs. Is it super buggy right now? I don't remember it being buggy when Sam and I played, but maybe I'm looking at it through rose glasses. I don't remember. I've always wanted to ask, how's your old Foxy hairstyle called? Like when the fronts were white? Is that what you're talking about? It never really had a name. All I know is that eventually the hair that was at my temples burned off. So it got bad. Just put like, it would be cool if it was like fake. You know, if it was like a almost like a clear glove, but the fingers had like fake powder on them. Oh, that would be really funny. Gallant thank you so much for the resub. How long? 17 months. Heck yeah. Hey, Chris Fox, I did the thing. Yeah, thank you so much, Chris Fox. You would need it on your face, too. I guess that's true. Are you streaming your wedding? It seems like the craze these days. No, we are not streaming our wedding. Our wedding is going to be super chill with family and friends, and I'm sorry, it will not be streamed. We haven't cheers yet today, Tobins. Good call. Everybody, you've got a drink. If you don't got a drink. If you got emotes. If you don't got emotes.
Welcome.
Cheers.
you fine
Camilla.
cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Camilla, this is for you. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new burrito. Thank you for the support, and I hope you have a lovely day. Use the emotes for evil, not good. Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Cheers to the day, the night, the eve, the life, etc. Ah. No invites for the wedding have gone out yet, guys. None of that has happened yet. It's my first time on your channel, and I'm impressed. What? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. JoJo's. I don't know what I've done that's impressive, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Can we at least see a wedding photo? I would be down. I would be down to show you guys a cool wedding photo, for sure. I haven't bought anything for the Steam sale at all. The one time that I've been on Steam was to buy Valhalla, and it didn't even work. So I just want to see a bunch of mango emotes. As time goes on, it makes less and less sense. I know. I keep trying to think if there's a better manga or anime emote that we could use. But the mango is so cute. Are you gonna do dorky wedding photos? Probably. Knowing us, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, can we do like one where we're all doing like Ginyu Force poses? And Sam will be like, fuck. Chibi, remember when I didn't even realize it was a mango? Yeah, that's one of the problems. The joke doesn't make any sense. The mango is lame without context. How can you say that? Look how cute it is. Look at those adorable weeb eyes. Look at it. You're so cute. You're so excited. I just found your channel like a week ago and I absolutely love you. Thank you. Make an anime? That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I thought it was an embarrassed lemon. And the red is like a weird blush that's like up here. You need to wear the glasses TB got you. We'll have to wear those glasses in some pictures. We'll have to bring them with us. I have no context for the mango emote and I love it. Perfect. Perfect, good. No, we can't have any butt emotes. Butt emotes get shut down now. Even if they get through, they won't get through for long. Dodger could have a mohawk and still be amazing. Thank you. I thought about having a mohawk a long time ago. It did not happen. It didn't wind up being a thing. I always see those. Have you guys ever seen any of those like hair tutorials where people are like, I'm gonna do a fake mohawk. Where they're like, all right, first you take all of your hair in the front and you twist it. And then you take another section and you twist it. And you just like take all of your hair in small sections and just twist it until it's like all the way back, like just a big twisted mess. And I'm like, yeah, I'm liking these weird horns that I've created for myself. So guys, welcome. Have you ever wanted to shave the side of your head? I have. I feel like the like allure of that goes away pretty fast. If I'm throwing a guess out, you know? They're Demon Queen. Use the emotes for evil. Okay, guys. Your Devil Mercy, yeah. Heroes never die for a price. But yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, knowing myself, if I were to shave part of my head, there's a decent possibility that I'd be like, this is fucking awesome. And then, you know, in like a month, I'd be like, okay, so now I have to wait for this to grow out, right? Yeah, it must like turn into like this weird fluffy thing that you're not really sure what to do with. I think for me, because my hair is really thin, I feel like robbing myself of that much hair is like, it would just make my hair look even thinner, and I don't know that I'm into that. I don't know that I'm into that, guys. If anybody has fluffy hair they'd like to give me, that would be great. Valvic, thank you so much for the host. I close my eyes for 1 minute and open back up to this. Hello. Welcome. Free Satan. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever this is. It gets bad in like 2 weeks. Oh no! I have an afro. Give it to me. I want it. My dad had an afro. I'm so jealous. He's got that like super curly hair. He doesn't anymore because he's old. But he used to have that super curly hair. There's so many pictures of his hair just like, what? Huge. Take my ridiculous fluffy hair. I hate it. That's all I want. All I wanted my whole life was to have fluffy hair. Oh my! These are some jams, huh? I'm gonna try to play Overwatch again. Let's see if it works. Actually, I'll swap to this for now. Alright, come on, open up.